It's Jonny. Yeah, so this is a new video series that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start. Just gonna start recording videos really about stuff what's on my mind and stuff what's going on and a bit of passing a bit of wisdom on really whilst I'm on my travels doing my mobile training. So I've been having stressful times recently, personally and business wise, and it's really hit home to me to start being more thankful. And whilst sort of retraining myself to be making sure that I'm having the right amounts of gratitude, having more, not the right amounts, because you can't have too much gratitude, that's for sure, but just about ingraining gratitude again into my conscious mind instead of taking things for granted. Do need to start being more thankful. And in the process of doing that, I've been thinking about how in life you can literally do what you want to do. Like, I've been thinking about how far I've come and what I've overcome to get me this far. And I am fucking thankful. I am so grateful for the opportunities for this life that we have, where you can do what you want. Like, when I was in school, going off from what my dad told me about the engineering trade and the money that you could make in it, I just had it locked in my head that, right, I want to be an engineer. Seems like you get a decent pay, you get a decent wage, they're all decent companies, engineering companies. Obviously didn't look deep enough into it as to what type of engineer I wanted to be. I just had a bit of a broad idea of what sort of engineer I want. I just wanted to be an engineer. I wanted to be working on tools, working on vehicles, working on electrics from a young age, from my early teens, from like about 15, 16, since I actually remember my dad showing me an article in the newspaper about an up and coming trade of like engineers getting a serious whack. So I thought, yeah, I want some of that shit. So I pursued that, and I ended up doing an apprenticeship as an electrical engineer. That got too easy for me, so I wanted to go up a level. Ended up, the universe sorted out another opportunity for me, and I ended up as a transport fridge engineer. So because I wasn't pinpointing with accuracy what kind of engineer I wanted to be, because truth be told I didn't actually know what type of engineer I wanted to be, I just sort of followed what my dad showed me in that newspaper article. I just followed that. So I ended up with just different engineering jobs. It was what I wanted to do, and I ended up doing it. And I ended up I was on, like, by the end of my engineering career as such, in the transport fridge engineering job, I was on like 25 a year, before tax. So I was doing alright with that, but I didn't feel fulfilled. So during me not feeling fulfilled, and just that feeling of emptiness in my life, of sort of living for the weekend. Through living for the weekend, I ended up falling in love with music, and I thought, right, I'm going to pursue that. That looks like it goes off. And then next thing I know, a couple of years after pursuing that, I ended up DJing in clubs around town, around Manchester, running my own night with a couple of good friends at the time. So I did what I wanted to do again. And then a couple of years down the line of doing that, yet again I didn't feel fulfilled, and one thing led to another, and I felt as though that weren't for me either, because I still felt empty inside. And I think what it was because I want to help people. I want to provide value to people, and how I felt with the DJing and running nights, it just no longer had a place in my heart as to me providing value and helping people. That more hit home with me. So what I then started to pursue instead was, because of my passion of health and fitness, I thought, right, let's see what being a personal trainer is like. So I pursued that, and now after doing that for a couple of years, I'm now earning the same wage in my personal training career as what I used to earn in the engineering trade. It took me in the engineering trade 8 years to get to this wage. In the personal training, sort of career, I suppose you can call it, or field, in 2 years it took me now to get to that wage, but it took me 8 years to get in the engineering trade. So when I think back with all these things that I've done, each time I've sort of accomplished what I wanted to do. Alright, yeah, it took time, it took hard work, it took effort, it took focus, but that is what it takes to do what you want to do. You can't just, like now with my personal training, I've got laser focus, and I think that's what's helped me do it so quick in just 2 years. Now I'm the same wage what I used to earn, or what took me 8 years to earn doing the engineering job. So I am just thankful for the fact that we have this life where you can pursue whatever you want to pursue, whatever you love doing, whatever it is you have a feeling within yourself like that will fulfill you. You can pursue it, and you can, if it does fulfill you, it will make you happy. And it doesn't even matter the money that you're on. That doesn't even matter when you're doing something you fucking love. It doesn't even feel like work, especially when you're helping people. That is like a payment enough. Helping people heighten the level of their lives, helping people make realizations in their life, helping people, helping the penny drop for them, especially for me in the context of health and fitness. And that's my new obsession, really. So that's been my thoughts, really. What I can take away from this is that I am thankful for this life that we have, where we can pursue whatever it is in our hearts that we want to. Thank you for watching. This is my first in my new video series. What I'm going to start doing is Jonny. See ya.